Hello, this is Fritz of Somnia, and welcome back to more Let's Play Dragon Quest XI's. Last time, we finally got every party member we can get in the game. We're all together as a group, and we're ready to head out to discover the locations of the 4 orbs remaining that we need to access Yggdrasil to get whatever powers we need to defeat the Dark One, or something, or another like that. This time, Rab suggested we head off to Puerto Valor, and since we've already actually been there, haha, we could just zoom there. I'm already 8 steps ahead of this game. Now, we've already visited Puerto Valor, but there's a couple of new things that we can do there, not the least of which is the story. But beyond that, there is actually a few things that I neglected to do the last time I visited Puerto Valor, or more specifically the coast.
Okay, darlings, I'll see you when you're finished here in town. I need to go and see a man about Ciao for now!
What came over him all of a sudden?
Don Rodrigo lives in that grand old place over yonder. Let's go and say hello, shall we? Oh, and don't go mentioning my royal past, will you? There's no point in causing a fuss. As far as he's concerned, I'm just his old pal Rab. Let's keep it that way, all right?
I did briefly forget about the fact that this game has a tendency to drop you right into town with a zoom spell. Forgive me for that. I'm very used to most Dragon Quest games wherein that doesn't happen. In most Dragon Quest games, you get dropped outside of the town. But whatever. Most of the towns here have a loading zone. My point being here is that the last time we visited the coast and port, I ignored pretty much every new enemy around here because we weren't really supposed to be here yet. Today I'm going to show them off before we actually move on to the plot.
Let's do this.
Starting with these guys, the Gnaw kids. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like Orchid, but they gnaw. Norkid? That doesn't sound right. Anyway, the Gnaw kids can cause you to lose turns by forcing you to dance by humming a cheery tune or something. We might be a tad overpowered for this area. Just a touch. Ah, damn it. This happens literally every single time.
Let's go!
When will I learn? Anyway, just whack him. I'm thinking of taking the more expensive of the 2 routes when it comes to Rab's equipment and just trying to do both. And like having the staff around when I need to do some casting and having something else around when I don't. I don't think I could honestly recommend that. I think I would recommend choosing one or the other, and if I had to choose one or the other, I would say go for go for heavy staffs, but I don't know. I kind of like the idea of trying out something different. Probably to my own detriment, honestly. Let's see. Anyway, I don't think the Slime Knights are actually new, and if they were, then whoops. They can use a Helm Splitter to reduce defense of a single character, or they can heal, or they can call for a heal slime. Anyway, for whacking it, the Slime Knight lets us use his mount as a weapon, and we can also swing his sword for a preemptive strike, or something. So we can kind of just hop around a little bit here. We basically got everything. I'm more concerned about like exploration and new monsters to fight, which we'll come across some eventually. Like these guys. Oh, they just die. Oh shit. Okay, no, I don't want them to just die. I want to fight them. These guys are Drake Slimes. They have a fiery breath and fierce fire breath. attacks, so having Serena around to deal with them might not be a terrible idea, but I'm not too concerned. I don't think I mentioned this before, but Crackle is actually a multi-target ability. It hits a group of enemies instead of a single target. The Crack line is a little weird like that, because Crack starts off as a single target ability, but Crackle and everything above it is actually multi-target. Let's see. Got another new enemy over here. Brawliminators. I don't know how to pronounce that. But the Brawliminators, they can cast Funnel, and they also have the Windsickle's ability to hit the entire party. Oh yeah, something else I don't think I mentioned. Jade is also, on top of being ridiculously strong, she's also incredibly fast. So, yeah. There is that. Let's just zam them. I don't think those guys are new, so let's just hop on this way. I don't think there's super much more that's new, but just for the sake of exploration, I'm gonna hop my way in for this way. Now, no, these guys are new, I think. These guys are Bodkin Fletchers. They can shoot a poison arrow, and they can also call for backup. Not much here that's new. Now, to correct something I actually said that earlier that was actually wrong, you actually can't get much of the way through the Mango Grove by going north here. Despite the fact that there is an exit to the Mango Grove, it's
Well, that was easy.
blocked off, at least for now. There's also an area called Mount Panglai that we might actually... no, there's Heliodorians guarding the way. So let's not. Let's not and say we did. There's nothing for us there, even if we could get there, though, so... Alright, I think that's almost everything. I did skip a campsite that we can get, the Coast of Valor campsite, but we can zoom, or grab that for zooming. And once I do that, I'll just head off to the, Puerto Valor. This is probably my new favorite mount, and I will not be accepting any invoices to the contrary. Alright, we're back. So there's a couple of things for us to do that are new here that we should take care of before we go visit the Dawn. Let's see. The Dawn's house is over that way, but we're not going to go there quite yet. Like I said before, we're going to actually head down this way. There was a building around here that we couldn't access before, but we can actually access now. Yeah, so earlier this door was actually closed, but this guy, who, if you pause to read the dialogue, he's the one who sold the Rainbow in Octagonia. He bought the villa with the proceeds from that. Now, unfortunately, this door is locked, and there's nothing we can do about that. But fortunately, we can get a recipe book, which lets us make Jolly Brawlies, coral hairpins, and utility belts. Awesome. That, I think, is the new items that we can collect here, but there is at least a side quest that I'm pretty sure we can grab somewhere nearby. Yes, this guy. This guy wants you to show off a Bunny Girl costume, which, even if this quest was available before, we couldn't do because nobody in the party, or at least the wrong party members, were around to show off the bunny suit. You need Jade, is what I'm trying to say. She actually has the requirements necessary to show it off the way he wants. In order to do this, you'll need to craft the entire set of bunny suit gear, which you could get from the casino by purchasing the Down the Rabbit Hole recipe for 500 tokens. Oh shit, we have 8,000 gold. Oh man. This is so not worth it, but I'm actually going to do it. Now, you can earn the 500 tokens the regular way by just grinding out the casino, or you can spend money to get 500 tokens. It's 1,000 gold coins for that. So this is absolutely not worth what I'm about to do, but hear me out. It's a quest, and I want to finish it. Anyway, let's see. We could sell off a bunch of our old gear. Get ourselves some money that way. Is there anything big we can get? Oh, we have Rab's Iron Claws, but I don't want to sell those. So I'll sell Jades instead. I'm a genius. Alright, that was surprisingly easy, and may I remind you that Dracilian coins are worth a lot of money when you sell them. Alright, enough forging. I also forged a couple of the things that I just had the mats for. If you want the Dracilian gear, I am going to warn you that buying the materials for it is a little, or a lot on the expensive side. You'll need like 3,000 or 4,000, I think, GP for it. And it's not that much better than what I have equipped anyway. The helmet isn't even that much better at base stats anyway. But that's okay. I did forge something for Sylvando. That's an improvement, though. So, that's good. I don't think any of the bunny suit was an improvement, and if it was, then I will be disappointed in everything. I also... I forgot to upgrade the Cloak of Evasion she has on, but I'll do that later. Yeah. Let's just move on from that. But the bunny girl thing, if you really want to use it as such, is a costume set for Jade that you can use. I think it's a costume set for more than just Jade, actually, but I am not going to bother because I generally don't like most of the costume sets. I'll eventually make the Dracilian stuff for the hero, but whatever. Let me just dip down into this fun-sized forge real quick because I want to improve Jade's gear right now. That Cloak of Evasion is really damn good. Epic. Alright. New improvements in place. Quests complete. Let's go visit the Dawn.
Senor Roberto, so wonderful to see you after so many years. And your companions too, of course.
Good to see you looking so well, Cervantes. Now, I don't suppose Don Rodrigo's about for a wee chat, is he?
Lo siento, senor, so sorry. But I am afraid he has gone to Eliador. He is instructing the guards there in the art of swordsmanship, you see.
Ah, now that's a shame. I do so love our wee chats about fighting and horses and fighting.
Don Rodrigo will be sorry to have missed you too, senor. He often speaks of your visits very fondly.
Well, I'm sure we'll have a chance for a proper chinwag next time I'm in town. Now, there's something I was wanting to ask you, Cervantes. I was hoping to head out to sea in search of more interesting topics of conversation. You couldn't open the sea gates for me, could you?
It will be my pleasure, Senor Roberto. Can you imagine how angry Don Rodrigo would be if I refused? I will open them right away. If you go on board your ship, you will be able to sail straight through.
You're a good man, Cervantes. Thanks a million. And give my regards to Don Rodrigo, won't you?
That was it? No lengthy quest? No side plot? No monsters to fight? Just ask and ye shall receive? Huh, I'm almost disappointed. But we take those. Yeah, that's it. We can just head out to sea. Yep. Totally nothing else is going to happen to stop us. Alright. Back on the ship. The sea gate would be right about here.
There's our pal, Cervantes. Give him a nice thank you wave, everybody.
Madre mia. Is it him?
The open seas. Kind of. We're not there yet. But yeah, that's it. That was actually just the entire Puerto Valor thing. That's all we needed from them. Aside from a few cryptic behaviors from Sylvando, we could just head on out. All the way over here to the open fight. But yeah, we can head on over this way now. And there it is, the open ocean, right there in front of us. Let's go.
Where did all this horrible fog come from? I can't see a thing.
Hey, Sylv, what's going on?
I'm truly mystified. But whatever it is, I don't like it. Steering hard a starboard!
The mists are clearing. I can see light up ahead.
Where in the world are we?
Ah, the Strand. Ah, and we're aground a little bit. That's unfortunate. Man, it's really creepy and still and quiet here. And like there's no waves and anything. I wonder if this place is like something that could happen naturally, because that's pretty eerie if it is. Valorian Triangle, huh? Like Bermuda, but different.
What a strange place. It's almost like being in a dream.
Oh, darling, is it really you? My dearest darling Kai? I've waited for you ever since the day we said goodbye. Oh, ah. Oh. Hey! What do you think you're playing at, scaring us like that? And there's no need to look so disappointed to see us. didn't scream or try to catch me in a net. You're different from most other human beings that I've met. My name's Michelle. I'm sorry if I gave you all a fright. It's just I thought my Kai was back and I got all excited. Wow, I can't believe I'm talking to a real live mermaid. But anyway, who's this Kai you keep talking about? He's a tender-hearted fisherman from Honolulu Bay. He promised he would meet me here upon our wedding day. Your wedding day? I didn't even think humans and mermaids could get married. At first I was the same. I thought we'd never be together. I thought the mermaid's burden would keep us apart forever. For if a mermaid leaves the sea and makes the land her home, if ever she gets wet again, she melts away to foam. But when I told my Kai I couldn't come to live with him, he said, "In that case, you better teach me how to swim." And so I got the blessing of the Queen beneath the sea. He's going to come to Nautica and live down there with me.
Oh, that's wonderful news. Congratulations.
But he's supposed to meet me here so we can be together. And I've been waiting for him now for what feels like forever. I know he'd never break his word. He's not that sort of person. But the longer that he stays away, the more my worries worsen. I know it's rude to ask you, but I beg, I plead, I pray. Could you go to Honolulu and make sure my Kai's okay? So you're from the bottom of the sea, where the giant pearl from the story went. I wonder... Aha! How about this? If we go and check on your fiancé, will you take us down to see the Queen? To pay for such a kindness, it's the least that I can do. I'll sing my song and safely sink your ship and all your crew.
If anyone knows the truth about this giant pearl, it's the Queen of the Sea. If it leads us to another one of the orbs, it's worth helping. Wouldn't you say?
Thank you, all of you. I'd be indebted to you. If you could try to find him in the town of Honolulu. I'll mark the village on your map. It's to the south of Hotto. A beautiful blue bay behind an isolated grotto. My Kai is a famous fisherman, as rugged as the ocean. A hanky-chanky sailor stuffed with smouldering emotion. Oh, now I'm all embarrassed. Don't tell him what I said. Just bring my darling back so we can finally be wed.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Mermaids that rhyme. Somehow it's even more annoying when I have to hear it than rather when I have to read it aloud. But anyway, we do have our next destination, Honolulu, which she marked on the map. We could head there right now, but clearly you don't know this channel if you think we're actually going to sail directly for it. Yeah, we're going to do anything but, basically. And by that I mean we're going to actually explore the open seas in the next episode of Let's Play Dragon Quest XI's. See you guys then. Don't expect much progress in the next episode, I'll tell you what.